Hey, Chad,
Yeah.
how's the music industry changed since you started recording?
Well, how long do you have? There's it's changed a lot, and I presume you're asking from the production standpoint, of course. But let me just pick one area. When I started as a young man, tape was still the preferred, the dominant format. And when you sort of in that setting, so to speak, things are a lot more difficult. Certain things like editing, and if you make a mistake, there's really not that much you can do to fix it. You had to just sort of get it right. You can punch in, of course, but it was a little bit more. If you missed your punch, then you screwed up the track. Or at least that part of the track. And so now things are much easier, of course. And that's wonderful. I'm not complaining. In fact, I'm very happy about that. But here's the thing, here's the challenge. And ever since sort of the digital movement began in recording, which has been a long time now, since the 90s. Since that began, the challenge is to make sure, even though we have all of these advantages and all this ease, is to make sure it really does sound like human beings poured their soul into something and are presenting it to you. And that challenge is more important than ever because of AI. For good artists to stand out, I think the thing that they need to do is to be concerned about making sure it sounds like them, that they wrote it, they played it, a human produced it. This is coming from the heart. And that's as important now as it ever was, and probably even more important. So that's one change.